matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense trots out there to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we've had to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. A pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Using his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. And this pass is caught. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Moss. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Creative running there. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back. It's back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. First and 10 play coming up. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive PI. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the field goal on the final play of the opening quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's caught. It's Joseph.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They call the counter run here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. To throw, it's Beck. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to throw. It's Beck. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. And it does.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's how you finish a play.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the quarterback will take a knee. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with their running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to pass this time. The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Dropping back. It's back. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the left side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Makes it look easy, and they've regained the lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Canes are on the move here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Concepcion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage, or face a tricky fourth down decision. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. The Aggies will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To the air. It's back. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Back to throw. It's Reed. A deep shot to the left side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it to the left. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Direct snap to the back. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Pounding away with the run game. As the first down is still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw. It's Beck. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a late deep throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.